Hello everyone, time to do a drinking video. I'll try and sit a bit further away from the camera. I notice sometimes when I'm watching my videos I'm like really close up to the camera, and I don't really mean to do that. I'm just not very good at setting up the camera. After 10 years of doing this, however long I've been making videos, I still just can't set up a fucking good video. Anyway, here we go. I've got two things on the go today. Another one from Lifeguard that he sent me from his trip to Germany. It's Becks Green Lemon. Something I'd expect to see over here because of the popularity of things like Carling Zest and stuff, which I really enjoy. They're like low percentage lagers with a citrus flavour, and you'd think you'd see this, but I haven't seen it. I don't know whether I've just missed it or what, but apparently this is from Germany. Maybe it's only in Germany, but I don't know. I mean, we get Becks over here. Why don't we get Becks Green Lemon? But it's only 2.5%. It's one of them summer's day. You can have one of these. Just I suppose you can just have it any time and it won't make you drunk. It's just a nice, refreshing, enjoyable drink. But to kick it up a notch, just because it's low alcohol and because this was in the fridge, I've got a Mmwah. I suppose that's supposed to be a kissing noise. This is a leftover from Alex's hen party which she had the other week, and it's 15%. It's a big long dildo basically full of booze, and it's the kind of thing that girls like, I suppose. It's a Cola Cube flavour alcoholic drink. I'll be enjoying that at some point during this video, so stay tuned. It's going to be exciting. And it's made by Quivers UK. That's all the information you get there. Anyway, this has mostly just got German on it, apart from the words green lemon. I find it strange how in other European countries how like they'll have like English and their own language on stuff. Whereas in England we don't really do that. Maybe that's why we left the Union, I don't know. Because we don't get as involved, we don't embrace the other countries as much. I suppose we do have French words, but they're more French words that have been kind of introduced into the English language, and I suppose we do with German and stuff as well, but there'd never be like a random bit of German on a product and they'd expect us to know what it says, whereas it seems like in products from like Germany and places sometimes they run it as a registered trademark in English. That they just does everyone just speak English and German and different, like, oh shit. I wanted to pour this out just to see the colour of it, but I wanted to see if it was green, and it actually is. The camera's not picking it up well, but and actually it looks more yellowy there, but as it was pouring out it looked absolutely bright green. It's weird. It looks more yellowy there, but definitely not a typical lager colour. Yeah, it's nice. It's just like a lemonade or a shandy or something. It's got quite a I was expecting it to taste like lime because it said green lemon, but it's actually not. It's like, it's kind of like maybe what you'd think. I've never tasted an unripe lemon, but maybe that's what you'd expect it to taste like, and not sour like a lemon. Like, it's got a lemony flavour, but it's kind of not got the power of a ripe lemon or something. I don't know what green lemon is. Maybe that's what that is. I once read somewhere that limes were unripe lemons, but surely that's a load of bollocks. I don't know. This is another one of them videos where I'm half asleep and don't know what I'm saying, just talking shit and not finishing sentences and contradicting myself one sentence to the next. Anyway, I've been at work today, and it's getting busy now at work. You get towards Christmas, working in retail, and Christmas in retail is like mid-August or something. That's when it starts, and you start getting all the stock in, and it starts getting really crazy busy. And it's just starting to pick up now, and it just feels like you're on the go constantly. Like, at least some of the time beforehand, you at least get a bit of a breather. You can just sort of have a bit of a rest, or you don't feel like you're just rushing everywhere. There's always things to stack on shelves and unpack boxes and stuff, but at the moment it's just crazy, and I'm knackered now, half asleep. I had to get up really early to go to the doctors, because I don't understand why the only way you can get an appointment with them is you've got to get up and right on the dot when the doctor's opens and ring the number, and it'll be engaged straight away, and you've just got to keep hammering the button over and over again until you get through. If you leave it like 15 minutes, by the time you get through, they won't have any appointments left. You've basically just, every single person who wants an appointment that day is up at, I think it was like 8:30, which for me, because I'm a kind of nocturnal person, is like, it's like getting up at 5 a.m. for people who work a 9-to-5 job, I think. I don't know, but it's just like stupid time for me to be getting up. I'm just ringing this number just to get through to a doctor. It seems like a crazy system. Like, I don't know. It seems like a stupid way to do it, but that's the way it is. But anyway, I've got some new meds, and I might be starting a video about them on Friday. I might, considering it. I think it might be something I'm starting. I don't even want to say much about it really, but it'll be a video. It won't be a very exciting video or anything, but it'll be a video. Anyway, let's try this cola cube flavoured Mmwah drink. Mmwah. I hope you can envision a bunch of screaming girls going woo and doing shots. For Alex's hen do, I know how they do like Mr. and Mrs. If you know what that is, it's like where they ask the bride-to-be's fiance questions about the bride, and he has to answer them, and then they get the questions and they ask them to the bride during the hen do, and she has to answer them. Anyway, they got me to do mine in video form because I make videos. So they were, I was out the house, but I imagine they were just all sat around watching this video on the TV screen of me answering these questions. I didn't really like the idea, but got on with it. But she had to do a shot every single time she got a question wrong, and she got every single question wrong apparently, so she got fucking hammered. Oh, it's going to be awful. I can smell the pure sugar off it right now. I don't know if I'm meant to do this in one. It seems really long, like it's a lot of stuff to consume in one go, but I'm going to try anyway. Bottoms up. Cheers everyone. It's surprisingly not that much, because it's so compressed, the tube. Well, just as disgusting as you'd imagine it to be. Just sugary, horrible. Gives you a nice little alcoholic burn on the back of your throat, but that's about it really. So I think, I don't know what to say, really. Nothing else happening in my life. Just wedding plans at the moment. I've got like all my suit and everything, it's crazy. I've got a shirt with magic mushrooms on, and I'll have to make a video showing it. It just looks like a normal pattern from far away, like a patterned shirt, and you get up close, little mushrooms. I'm pretty impressed that I found that shirt. Yeah, that's about all I've been doing, shopping for suits. Yeah. The American election is just crazy. I'm watching all this stuff with Hillary Clinton, and people are obsessed that they think she's like dying or something. People seem to be like rubbing their hands together in glee, thinking that she's got like Parkinson's or something. I think it's really like, I really don't like her as a person. Like, I think she's like, I've always thought Hillary Clinton was like some kind of psychopath. I remember years ago talking about like alternative news sites like Russia Today and stuff, which I don't really like Russia Today that much, but how they needed to shut them down and all this, and she was just had these wild crazy eyes, and this was years ago, and I thought, fucking hell, Hillary Clinton is just a psychopath. Like, you could see it in her eyes, and like the fact that now she's running for president is a scary thought, and Donald Trump as well. The fact that it's between those two people, it just seems insane. But yeah, I still find all this stuff, like people just getting really happy the fact that they think she's dying. It's kind of sick, really. I don't know, and they're kind of looking at like a facial reaction in certain situations and saying that she's acting weird, and like saying that means she's got like a brain condition or something, and I don't know. I don't really buy it. It's like I think all politicians act a bit weird. They're kind of like strange characters, aren't they? The kind of people who go into politics are always kind of weird, and it just makes me think of like how they went on about Ed Miliband, and how like robotic he was, and how he'd like repeat phrases over and over again. I mean, I'm sure they could build up a case that he had some kind of dementia or something, but I think a lot of it's just down to people acting weird. I know she's sick, like that video of her collapsing was pretty damning. Like, I don't know. Anyone who collapses like that, I don't know if they're strong enough to be a president of like one of the most powerful countries in the world. I don't know, it just seems crazy, all this American election stuff, and yeah, I just kind of been watching quite a lot of stuff about it with interest, but man, the kind of crazy theories people are coming up with, you know. I think if Hillary Clinton really is dying or like seriously ill, or something wrong with her where she couldn't run as president, I don't think they'd admit it beforehand. I think what they do, because it like, I know they say like the woman card with Hillary Clinton, but it is kind of true. Like, they've had like the first black president, and now they want the first woman president, and it's like that's like another sort of thing they can play on, and a lot of people are going to vote for Hillary because she's a woman. I think they even if she's not fit to run for president health wise, they'd keep her going right up until she got elected, and then they'd announce that she's too sick, and then replace her. So that's my prediction. If that turns out to be true, you can say you've heard it here first. But that is, don't know if that's considered a conspiracy theory, but yeah, I think it would hurt the campaign way too much now if she was actually sick and they replaced her. I still don't know what to think of all that. It's just very interesting, way more interesting than UK politics, which is just a load of bloody inter-party fighting and stuff at the moment. It's, you know, just bickering between their own party members. That's all it seems to be, and it's like, Jesus, can you not all just put on a united front? That's what people want, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway, I don't know why I started talking about politics there. It's just because I've been watching a load of videos of, you know, all this recently. And got interested in it. And I had nothing else to talk about. That was going on with me. So yeah, there we go. That's my views on the situation. That was nice. Yeah, I don't know what green lemon is. To me, it tastes like an unripe lemon. It doesn't taste like lime. It tastes like, sort of like when you get a banana, it's still green, and you bite it, and it's got that sort of slightly chlorophyll. Is it chlorophyll? That slightly greeny taste to it, leafy taste. It's like that, but like a lemon, like not very sour, and more kind of a bit of an unripe banana sort of taste, and it's actually quite a good taste. Yeah, I like that. I don't think you can get it over here. If you can, I'd say try it. But anyway, yeah, I hope you like that conclusive talk about politics and drinking booze, and yeah, great video, isn't it? Okay, see you next week. No, see you actually. Probably do a video tomorrow and a video the day after. So watch them videos. They're going to be amazing. Not really.